G'day guys, hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. Monday here, we have a public holiday today, so I'm excited because I'm not at work. So I thought I'd just use a bit of my time today to review this figure, Nightsister, as I said I would in my last review. So I just want to say about this figure, this is just one of the best Clone Wars figures in terms of sculpt, in terms of detail and articulation. It is absolutely pretty much a mind-blowing figure. Certainly not secluded to the Clone Wars style either. She's got very good what am I saying? She quite easily fit into a realistic style sort of setup as well, due to the fact she's not overly exaggerated in terms of the animated style. So just absolutely brilliant. You can see she comes with a lightsaber as well, which is a strange addition because she's not a Sith per se, but it is a nice looking lightsaber. Let me just zoom up on that so you can get a better look. Really nice sort of silver and gold, which really sort of harkens to Darth Sidious's lightsaber, where he's got sort of gold elements to it. In terms of sculpt, I haven't seen this hilt before, but it is very reminiscent of sort of Anakin's, the way the emitter shroud sort of points up at one side, and also the grip on the end of the hilt. Also the end of it is very reminiscent of Obi-Wan's as well, so, but nevertheless a very cool looking lightsaber. You could give this to pretty much any Sith really, even if you wanted to sort of customize. And I mean, you could use this figure quite easily to set up as a Sith Lord and have her as a Sith in your displays. So just an absolutely fantastic looking figure. She is absolutely brilliant. Of course, she's not based on Mother Talzin, the mother of the Nightsisters, so it could be easily mistaken, but she just looks really scary. Of course, it is extremely based on the concept work from episode 1, where they're trying to, before they come up with Darth Maul, basically George Lucas wanted to pitch the idea of a Sith witch, and he basically told one of the artists, I can't think of his name, it might have been Doug Chiang, I can't remember off the top of my head, just going off my memory, basically said make something out of your nightmare, and he come up with something very similar to this. And yeah, it was very awesome. Like I said, the articulation is absolutely fantastic. I'll just run through that quickly. She has a ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, a swivel waist. It's a semi ball jointed torso actually. Might even just be a swivel with a bit of looseness there, but she has swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ankles as well, so you can get this figure into some really cool poses. And yeah, just the detail on this figure is absolutely outstanding. Let's just zoom up in her face really quickly. So yeah, she really does look quite horrifying, to be honest. You would not want to pass her in a dark alleyway or something, because you'd probably you'd quickly run away and you'd probably need a change of underpants afterwards. So a really nice facial sculpt, really like that sort of really evil looking grin, and the eyes set into the nice black paint there. And we've got the long hair coming down the sides, which is something that Mother Talzin doesn't have. So, but it's just an absolutely fantastic looking figure. Good friend of mine on YouTube, Darth Phoenix 619, said this is potentially a figure from a comic pack. It could have quite easily come out in a comic pack a couple of years ago, and I definitely agree with him. It could have been quite easily put into a comic pack sort of thing to go with the expanding universe surrounding the Nightsisters. So she does have a date stamp on the bottom of her foot. I don't know, see if I can zoom in on that, but okay, maybe it's not on her foot, it's somewhere on the figure, but it says 2011, so this has obviously been in production before this year, so it's not new in the sense that they've gone and designed it and made it this year. So it'd be interesting to find out a little bit of the history of this figure. But yeah, I mean, just the sculpting of the sort of the clothes, the looks sort of really wrapped, and it's just really fantastic, sort of all the way down the arms as well. The sort of wrapped garments, it just looks absolutely fantastic. And then we go to the back, you got all these sort of really big red feathers sticking out that have got a bit of dark paint spread into them, just sort of give them a little bit more depth as opposed to just being a flat one coloured piece. And the cool thing is this hood that is attached actually pegs in, so you have this piece with all the feathers and the hood. And that quite simply just pegs back in to her back there. Moving down, you can see her sort of really draped sort of garments. There are more feathers coming out from underneath the sort of tail of the dress there, I guess you could call it. But you go onto the legs, she's got that sort of that wrapped look to it again around the bottom of the boots. Almost looks like she's wearing sandals as well, as you can see there. So just a very nicely done figure. I'm really impressed with this one, so I definitely recommend you go and pick up that Darth Maul Returns battle pack just to get this figure. I mean, Darth Maul is my favourite. This is, I don't know, it's hard to pick a favourite out of the pack because they're all three figures, including Darth Maul and Savage Repress, are all very impressive. But this one is just quite a surprising one, actually, because considering it's not actually based off of anyone in the Clone Wars, but a very nice addition nonetheless. Like I said, definitely recommend you go and pick up that pack if it's something that interests you, because like I said, this one can quite easily fit in with the realistic style figures, and you could set her up as a Sith Lord or something. But it certainly looks like something out of a nightmare. So anyway, that is the Nightsister. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I know I've sort of been a bit quick. I've had little sleep last night, so I think I'll be going back to bed. Just give you another quick look at it. Around the back as well. You can see the ponytail sculpted really nicely. Sits very nicely over the back of the hood too. So she's definitely a witch. It's just a really nice figure. So anyway guys, I'll stop mumbling on and I'll let you get on with your day. So until my next video, any comments and feedback below are always appreciated. Yeah, hope you all have a great week, and I'm sure I'll put up a video of some description during the week. So until then guys, may the Force be with you.